Charlotte 49ers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The 49ers will kick it off to get us underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the East Carolina Pirates offense will get the first possession of the game. And guys, as this year has gone on, it has become harder and harder to ignore the excellence that this quarterback is putting out there each and every week.
Well, the secret's out now, and I think at the start of the year, everybody knew this guy was talented. They wanted to see if he could be consistent, though, and David, he's been that through the first half of the season. So now he's got the target on his back. He's got to elevate his play because everybody knows he's what makes this offense go.
There he goes. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
What an individual effort there by the quarterback on the RPO because everybody was covered. He just takes off and he shows you his ability out in the open field. He's like a running back. He's got great vision. He's got the speed. He looks so natural when he's in the second level carrying the rock. Huge gain on offense by the Q. I love it on that play.
Quarterback extends the play. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
This is a defense that's going to be aggressive, and they're not going to just sit back and rush 4 guys on that play. They're going to send the blitz. You're getting smaller, faster guys fighting fire with fire. You know this quarterback is athletic, but we've got fast guys too, and that time, that was a great play call defensively.
The Pirates have this offense rolling. Wants to go up top on first down. And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner of the end zone.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Okay, ready? And the Pirates come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Caught behind the line. It's O'Brien. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. So now it's second and long. The option look. He'll toss it. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Pirates. Great job by the back on the option.
Man, it doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays, that was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a T to start this game off.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Charlotte 49ers offense has its first opportunity of the day. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
And the 49ers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Off play action. Rushes on him. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The punt team makes its way onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with his 7-0 lead. Looking to scramble. Oh, he's got some space. 10. Touchdown, ECU. Once he got some room, it was over.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
On the run from inside his own 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Leaves it with the back. Danced his way through traffic. Pick up a 4 to the 19.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. The 49ers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Caught in the backfield, it's House. At the 35, he's loose. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. And the 49ers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They'll leave it with him. Plows through the defense.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
The give out of the gun. All down, but he has enough. The chains.
I like the adjustments from this offense from first possession to second. Like first possession, you could tell maybe a little bit nervous. Maybe just not starting the way they want.
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. It's great to have a running threat at quarterback, but he's got to take care of the ball once he gets into traffic, and he didn't there.
He does, Reese, and he's a guy that is going to get a lot of opportunities to carry the football in this game because of the speed, because of his open field running ability, but you're right. Got to be better with your ball security. This defense, when they see the quarterback running, they start getting excited. That's a guy they feel they can rip the ball away from. They did right there.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Now on the option. Crosses to 40. Keeps it himself and gets the first. Turning it on. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, East Carolina. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
And it's not panic time yet for this offense, but last week was a really bad performance. This week, starting off a little bit slow. They got to find some form of rhythm. They got to find some way, get a few first downs, get some playmakers involved, because right now they just seem out of sync.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 26.
That's another Charlotte.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Bringing it back. take it all the way back. Touchdown, Purple Pirates.
And linebackers are so athletic nowadays in college football. They can play man on running backs and tight ends and all over the field. And how about the linebacker making the athletic interception and then showing you he can be a running back, taking it all the way back to the house for a touchdown.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Wants to throw on first down. Setting up the screen. He's past the 30. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Austin. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in-route there.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Second down coming up.
The 49ers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. And the pass falls incomplete, and we are through 1 quarter. Guys, East Carolina carries the lead into the quarter break. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. It'll be a draw. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. And the 49ers will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up.
Breaks into the open. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Looking downfield on first down. The quick out. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. The give to the back. Gets him past the marker. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
And how about that for efficiency if you're on this offense right now? 3 plays, 3 first downs. They get that one running the football. Great vision and open field running ability. Everything they're doing right now is working. This play caller is in a rhythm.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all getting the same.
He caught it. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Pirates.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Well, that's their 3rd sack of the game, and we knew statistically coming into this game, this was one of the top 25 units in the nation getting after the quarterback. I just love how athletic they are up front, and they are giving this offensive line headaches and nightmares up to this point of the game.
Gives it to the back on the draw. He'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line. Not enough to move the sticks. The 49ers will line up to punt it away. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? Now from the 48-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a gap. It's Montgomery. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on that RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to and then throw downfield.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
And he was hit just as he released. It falls to the turf.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion.
There he goes. Got enough space. Touchdown, ECU. He got a step and just dusted the field.
Reese, that's 3 for the young fella. I mean, this dude's smelling the end zone. Anytime he gets near it, you know he's going to lower his shoulder, do whatever it takes to get in the end zone. The hat trick, the 3rd touchdown.
Charlotte, 0.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. He'll go out of bounds at the 12, and not much doing on that kick return. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Leaves it with the back. Good blocking up front. Great job following it. He's got 6 to the 18. And the 49ers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Pressure coming. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Mason. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. The 49ers will call on their punt team. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looks as if he's going to run it. There he goes. He's inside the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, East Carolina. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. They'll run it from the gun. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. And down he goes back at the 3. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Fires to the big fella. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the 49ers will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory. Instead, he'll make the fair catch. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. They'll start this drive with a pass. Now adjusting. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. The Pirates are in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
He's got him this time. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. Here's 1st and goal, and a touchdown here might put this thing out of reach by halftime. He wants it all. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Purple Pirates.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the 2nd half?
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
56, Charlotte 0.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Motion from the wideout. They'll give it to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Charlotte. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right.
Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this 3rd quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys, you got guys out of the portal, you put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
They'll run it. Fights off a defender. Still on his feet at the 45. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The 49ers come to the line with a new set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to pass on 2nd down. The short hands, it's Spillman. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. And the 49ers will bring the punt team onto the field. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. And that is just about a perfect punt as he pins them deep inside the 10-yard line. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a 1st down.
Yeah, and he's done a great job all game long, making the right decisions, but knowing when to pull it and continue to keep drives alive. He's continuing to make the right decision time and time again.
Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Clock ticks across the 4-minute mark here in the 3rd. Got it in the middle. It's Jenkins. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. And the Pirates can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He'll be tackled at the 49 after a pickup of 5.
And nice job on 2nd down. Maybe you're expecting a pass, but sticking the run in there, catching him off balance a little bit, getting a big gain, getting the 1st down.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. At the 35, he's open. He'll work his way to... 28.
You could tell he saw that grass open up, and he was not handing that football off. He was taking it himself. His eyes got enormous, chewed up the big play. Nice big chunk play for this offense.
Oh, he's got some space. Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Pirates. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Great decision by the quarterback, and there's a danger on defense. When you play man coverage against this guy, when you've got DBs and their backs are turned to the QB, if you're not careful, he'll just tuck it and run and take off. And by the time all those DBs and defenders had turned around, it was way too late. He was gone.
And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Running back searching for a hole. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Under fire. Nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. The 49ers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. And he's wrestled to the ground.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
And the 49ers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. They bring the punter onto the field now.
Now, 4th down.
And a huge thank you in order right there. That returner's literally going to go find my man and go, thank you so much for making up for my mistake. That could have been huge, but the offense caught a break and fell.
Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. Got a 1st down. Turns it on in midfield. And he has vexed his defense with the scrambles. Another 1st down and yet another big gain. The Pirates, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down. He'll try to do it himself. And he's finally forced out of bounds. Another 1st down, and he has just been running wild on this defense.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for this season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack of just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
And if I'm a QB, I'm calling my own number a lot, especially when it's successful like this. Continue to put me in good situations, continue to get positive chunks of yards. Yep, I'll keep that more.
Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, 1st and goal. Wants to go up top. Plucks it out of the air. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, ECU. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. From the gun, the running back has it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the 3rd downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on 1st and 2nd or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change things up because taking sacks like this is killing this offense.
That's the end of the period, and East Carolina has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They go back to work in the final period of this one. On the option. Quick toss. Turning it on. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. The offense getting set for a 1st down from the 45. They're working that left side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Line getting set on 2nd down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And the defense is finally able to find an answer for this quarterback's legs. He's been killing them early in the game, already over 40 yards rushing. Here we are now, though, in the 2nd half.
Turning on the Jets. And this is why a mobile quarterback is a defensive coordinator's worst nightmare. He has just been running wild all day. And the Pirates have their offense in high gear. Got enough for the 1st. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, East Carolina. And they take it in for 6 more points. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. back to pass. Under fire. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He lobs one high down the left side. Hauls it in down the sideline. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to... They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. They're testing the right side here. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Might as well stick with him. Pick up a 5. They'll need 5 more on 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down.
Get set.
In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The 49ers decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Nice punt, and he'll make the fair catch at the 6-yard line. And while you can quibble with that, I guess starting at the 6 is better than starting at the 1. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Quarterback's got the 1st. Breaks into the open. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a 1st down. The Pirates just got that huge run. They love another explosive play.
Let's go.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Smith. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
Ready?
And the Pirates come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Gets rid of it. Makes the grab. Stopped just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's on target and complete. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. The Pirates didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. He wants to throw it again. Looking for the goal line. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Fires to the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. So they're on the 1-yard line. The incomplete pass on 2nd down. Maybe you just try to drive it in on the ground this time. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
You have to understand at home, it's really hard for a head coach to kick a field goal at this juncture after such a long drive. So many 1st downs. You've gotten right down to the doorstep. 4th down.
And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it. And these decisions to go for two, you see more and more of it throughout a game, chasing points. And then in the end, you wonder if this just comes back to bite you.
Charlotte, 0.
On the move from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job, or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
Yeah, this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's later in the fourth quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by.
And the 49ers send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And they'll touch it dead at about the 40.
You know, punt cover teams have a tough job because oftentimes they've got to tackle a guy out in the open field, and a really good one at that. But how about their ability to get to the returner and not just get the tackle, but create the takeaway? That is a massive play on special teams.
They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Pirates, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Grabbed over the middle. It's O'Brien. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Trying to convert this second and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds and complete. The Pirates come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air.
And the defense gets the big 3rd down stop, creates some momentum. Hey, I don't know if they're going to go for it on 4th down, but the defense is continuing to fight, continuing to hustle, continue to fly around. Like, these are positive signs from a group that you know needs to continue to grow, needs to continue to build, needs to continue to get better.
The metrics tell you so often, go ahead, go for it on 4th down, and it pays off there.
And that just shows you the head coach's confidence in his quarterback to go out on a critical 4th down.
And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Fires to the tight end. There he goes. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. The 49ers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Encroachment defense.
Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. After the laundry marked the field, 1st and 5 for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
That's another Charlotte.
When you know you have a team outclassed,